Just about halfway through the season, and things are starting to take shape here in our coverage of EA Sports College Football. The Seminoles ready. Week 6 of the college football season, and our EA Sports College Football coverage continues with what ought to be a great one. It's the Florida State Seminoles. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. From deep, it's Gee. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. So Florida State's offense onto the field first, and we'll see their opening script. And here comes the junior running back. One of the better running backs in all of college football and a vital cog in this offense.
Well, it's a program time and time again, whether it's Heisman trophies, All-Americans, first-round draft picks, it always seem to have really good running backs. And how nice is it, David, as an offense, year in, year out? You know, there's somebody you can turn around, hand the football off to, and you can get explosive plays. And I think it's no different with this offense this year based on who they've got in the backfield.
Well, and it's just kind of crazy thinking about the list of guys and how they've developed them so well over the years. And it just adds on each other. When you start walking through their facility, it's like, holy cow, he played here, and him, and him, and him. And so just having that guy at that spot, it settles everything down in an offense. And it also makes you have some swag, too, because we got a dude at the running back spot that will make plays.
2nd and 2, and 4 receivers spread all over the field. Looking for a man. It's Hope. Throws to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the coverage. You get...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. The run inside. It's Rourke. He's past the marker. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Out wide right, it's Rourke. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. Couldn't make the grab in the end zone, but this flag looks as if it'll be on the defense. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And the defense is just about out of room to defend. They are backed up right on the doorstep. They'll try to run it in. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. the run, looking to pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. This offense has it with really good field position.
Ready. Flag 88.
They'll run it. It's Rourke. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Look out! Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT.
Got it! He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They want to throw it. Going for 6. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Let's it go to the end zone. Picked off. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run him again. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
And this defense picking up right where it left off. Last week put a great game together, really shut down an opponent. Now you can tell, man, they're going to make you earn everything you get. And this offense is going to have to find a way to find some holes because we haven't seen in the last couple weeks.
The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this
intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Second interception of the day for the Seminoles. It's like they've run a secondary out there with Deion Sanders, Terrell Buckley, and Lee Corso.
And what does Deion say? You know, look good, feel...
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Quarterback Keith. Crosses the 40. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Well, they're able to generate an explosive play here with a designed QB run. He shows you his speed.
I know the quarterback's going to carry it, but this defense wants to make him feel it when he does.
Yeah, he's physical and he's tough, but we'll find out just how tough he really is. I'd be curious to know how many carries this guy can withstand in this game.
Slings it downfield. Finds a man on the left. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Tells the play fake. Wants to throw on first down. Unleashes one. Holds on. It's Stamania. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. And the Noles have it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready. Wide. 3, 1, go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Got enough space. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The Noles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll do it himself. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Florida State. The extra point here would tie the game.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
Number 96, set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
But it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. This time they'll throw it. Rush right in his face. Snags it over the middle. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this team to play well, and they've been doing that. Obviously, David, they've got bigger challenges ahead.
Yeah, and the conference play, obviously you want to see that continue to grow. The confidence, the familiarity with each other within, obviously, is a lot of time that's a big deal. The rivalries that come with it. So, great start, a lot of positive momentum built for this squad.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong, only called on twice in the victory last week. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18. Caught. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. Back to pass, it's Hope. They're all over it. Got his man down. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense picks it up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Running inside. It's Roy. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in football games.
Snags it and he's open. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Caught. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And that's the advantage of being a big wide receiver, because now you're a big target. And on these slant routes, you don't have to run the perfect route, but you can use your size and your physicality to get...
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Oh, look out on the right. He's at the 30, the 10, and he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Florida State.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And, Davey, you know, it's funny. I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Straight ahead, it's Rourke. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Scanning the field, it's Daly. Firing to the right, complete. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll haul it in right around the logo. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The ride. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Daly. Under pressure. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Out wide left, it's Wade. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. FSU calling its second timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. Florida State calls its third and final timeout. The Brain Trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. Pulls it in and runs into the end zone for a touchdown. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. They marched 56 yards to the end zone, and they capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes with the return. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. I know when a guy's thrown 3 interceptions, it's not good, but everything hasn't been bad. They've moved the ball a little bit. They just keep self-destructing. Dropping back, it's Hope. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Seminoles want to pick up the tempo.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Got his man. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy
makes a grab and room to run. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The Seminoles trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll move the tight end. Tells the run, wants to pass. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We kick things off with Arkansas in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Tennessee Volunteers.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Holly Rowe right there in the middle of it on the sideline. Holly, what are you hearing about this injury?
Hey, guys, I caught up with the head coach at the half. Their starting quarterback will not return to this game. They are continuing to evaluate a lower body injury, but I can tell you he is out for now. I'll keep you posted as this moves along. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Let's see what they've got on second down. Sets his feet. It's Daly. Caught over the middle. It's Tompkins. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hits inside. It's Rourke. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Unloads to the wideout. Got a wide open receiver. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Out of the gun to give to the back. There he goes. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
Well, that's not necessarily a throw that's going to show up on the stat sheet, but I love the decision. We're in the second half. We've got a tie game. You cannot turn the football over. And if nothing's open downfield, just do the smart thing, throw the ball away. I love that decision by the QB.
Second and long here. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Left side is Tompkins. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. 8th play of the drive coming up. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Rourke. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back to it. And he hammers his way in for a touchdown.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. He'll bring it out. It's Gee. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. RPO complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
That's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. Nice job, man, getting tackles for losses, getting sacks. It makes it easy to play defense. You know what else does? Forcing a 3rd and long where you know they got to throw the football like they got right here.
What a great job by the defense, forcing a 3 and out. Beautiful job in coverage there. This is going to set up a punt and get them the football back in great field position.
So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Making his first move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Daly. Rushes on. Gets rid of it.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's caught. Touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart.
Number 91, set to kick it away.
Coming out with it, it's Gee. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entire.
Breaks a tackle, and he might go all the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. And the Seminoles want to move quickly.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Makes the grab. At the 40, there he goes. Smashes ahead. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And he added the extra point.
Set to kick off.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Weeks. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Dropping back, it's Daly. Moving out to the right. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll try to get it through the air. Right side, it's Roy. Breaks into the open. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. Got the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
finally makes the stop. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Down he goes.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks, add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
And he gets rid of it.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Looking for running room. Finds a little bit of room. Picks up 4 out to the 13. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Keep it on the ground. Powers through the defender. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. Motion from the wideout. Moving the pocket, it's Hope. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Carried it all the way down to the 35-yard line before they finally got him stopped.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So,
got some room headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Knowles!
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the 2nd half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Holly Rowe has an update.
Hey, guys, checking in from the home team sidelines. I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misspot. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight, it's close, tied here in the 4th quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have back.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Motion from the back. To throw, it's Hope. Got it. And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now they take the lead.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. It's dropped after taking the hit.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Using his legs, it's Rourke. Got 9 yards on the play. It leaves him with 3rd and a yard.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Trying to squeak through the pile. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long, and here on 3rd down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
A nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Smith with the grab over the middle. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Drives inside. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Big moment here for the defense. Can you come up with one more stop? You've got the lead. It's 4th and short. You're kind of in no man's land, so you're expecting them to go for it. If you can get off the field right here, you can win this game.
Here comes the heat. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Florida State sideline. There is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher-ranked team defensively. They know they've got an opportunity in this game with the lead and the ball, but they have got to play clean football right now. Right before they huddled up to take the field, the coaches are yelling, execute, execute. We'll see if they're able to make that happen and keep this lead. Guys?
Okay, Holly. 3rd and long coming up. Back to pass, it's Hope. Floats it out in space. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Out wide left, it's Smith. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
Obviously, that was important. Got to get the 1st down. Now we got to get some chunk plays, get this ball across the 50 and get in scoring position.
And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but...
Caught, and he's got room. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
The completion picked up 6 yards on 1st down, now 2nd and 4. Finds his target. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Look out! And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays.
And it's in there for a touchdown.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Drops back. It's Hope. Rush right in his face. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Fresh set of downs going up top. He's taking the deep shot. Ball's incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack.